you say you gained 60 pounds of water on a car ride here because you're sitting up? That's not reality. Do you have a medical degree I don't know about? Seriously? You telling me if you were able to move, you would eat better?
Hello, everybody.
Hi, how y'all doing?
How y'all doing? Hi, Dr. Now.
Oh my god. Hi, Dr. Now. I can't stand that baby voice.
Same. I'm over it.
I'm so glad we're done with the baby voice.
We're over the baby voice.
No more.
But no more. So today we've got, I'm about to say her name wrong again. Say it. How do you say it?
Oh my god, we literally just watched a video. Vianey.
Vianey and Alan from season 7, episode 20.
Yes.
Vianey.
Vianey.
Via. I'm going to write via, like via a transit. Via nay. Like a horse.
Vianey. I keep wanting to call her Vianey.
Same. Vianey.
That's a Vianey.
Viaduct. Vianey.
Viaduct. Oh, God. Oh, so have you been watching anything new this week, hon?
I attempted to start the new Menendez Brothers documentary, but I was like, I just watched the show. I'm not doing this.
The show was scripted. This is a documentary.
I know. We put it on during dinner, but I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, I have not watched it either. I really want to, though. Our dinner show right now is Simpsons Treehouse of Horror.
Oh, of course. It's Halloween.
Of course, it's Halloween, so that's what we've been watching while eating dinner. We just finished Treehouse of Horror 8.
How many are there?
I don't know.
35?
Probably, honestly.
I know. It's gotta be.
It's gotta be an insane number now. I don't know. But we're trucking through.
Anything else?
I'm trying to think if there was anything else I watched this week that was, like, interesting. Obviously, keeping up with Sister Wives, 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, and Before the 90, keeping up with that. I'm trying to think. There really isn't anything else that I've been, like, binge watching. Oh, yeah. Love is Blind, of course.
Okay.
By the time you guys are listening to this, how many episodes? Another 3 episodes just came out after the original 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're recording this a little bit early because as you guys are listening to this, we are just getting back from another, like, girls' weekend.
Yeah, so we don't have time. We have no time.
There's no time. There's no time!
Do you know you have 30 minutes?
You have 30 minutes. We also just got off of a video call with our parents where they were eating caramel from a knife. I literally felt like I was watching an episode of My 600-Pound Life. Our parents are not 600 pounds, by the way, but the way our one parent was in the phone, like up close, just licking the caramel off of a knife, I'm like, oh, goodness gracious.
They're like, oh, it's healthy. Yeah, on the apple, like a little bit, not just the caramel.
Woo! I mean, not gonna lie, I would also eat caramel straight from the bin, just like...
Yeah. Same.
Ugh.
But, I guess, let's just get into it, I guess. I don't really have much else.
I know, but everyone should be keeping up with Love is Blind, 90 Day, Sister Wives. I mean, it is also, you know, we're getting into spooky season. Everyone should be watching, like, their spooky shows. I started watching Grotesquerie. That's another Ryan Murphy show.
Oh, okay.
Starring Niecy Nash. It's pretty good. It's giving Longlegs and Silence of the Lamb vibes, but in, like, a TV show form. More of, like, a tired detective, and there's, like, these crazy murders with, like, a lot of body horror shit's happening to these people. Ooh, it's pretty gross. Okay. It's good.
I like body horror.
Graphic, but good. So far.
Oh, also, on Netflix, Platform 2 came out. I watched the first one a long time ago. It was pretty good, but I haven't seen the second one yet. If it's good, please let us know in the Facebook group.
Oh my god, I want to see the second one so bad.
Because the first one, It kind of disturbed me a little bit.
For those of you who don't know, Platform is a movie on Netflix. The sequel just came out. Platform is the horror movie where it's like these people are imprisoned in like
on levels, different levels, and this platform like starts at the top of all these levels on the first floor, full of food, and it just travels down all these levels until it gets to like the bottom, and there's no food left, and people start like going crazy and stuff. It's pretty good. Yeah. It's pretty wild. So there's like 2 people in each platform, and they like try and grab as much food as possible before the platform moves to the next level until it gets all the way to the bottom. It's a dark film. Yeah. But it was good, but it was dark. Speaking of dark, should we get into this episode? Oh, okay. So let me reference my notes. Vianey and Alan.
Yes.
When did this originally air? Do you know?
Oh my God, I wrote it down. Where did that go?
Where did it go? 47 tabs open. Where did that go?
Oh, it aired April of 2019.
Oh, okay. So not that long ago.
No,
this is season 7.
Oh, sorry. It was May 15th, 2019. It first aired.
Okay. So we got Vianey, who is 35 years old, and Alan, who is 51. Their weights are unknown. So they originally say this is a 16-year difference, but the ages of when they met change.
Yeah.
They both say different things.
It's a little sus. It's more than a little sus. We'll get into that. But basically, this episode opens up with a shot of someone laying on a bed, and like all these monitors are beeping and going off. And it's like, you see Doctor now, he's like, starting compressions. And he's so short. How does he do compressions? Does he have to like get on a step stool?
I think he's dictating. I don't think he's doing them. I don't think that man has the strength to do chest compressions.
No, I don't think so. Not at this age. I'm sorry, Dr. Now, but no. Goodness.
No. So we start out, we're in Chicago. We start out, they have a house, and we have a shot of Alan.
We need to stop. We need to pause at this house. This house looked exactly like the one Ariel Castro kept all those women.
It's that style, that older style townhouse kind of house, row home.
Yes. No, it wasn't even a row home, but it was like one of those tiny little houses and like I don't know, it was beat up looking. It just kind of reminded me of Ariel Castro's house. And so I just Googled Ariel Castro's house, and it actually looks nothing like it.
Oh,
that I can remember.
It just looks like a house where women would be chained up in the basement.
Yes.
It's giving that vibe.
Essentially, a woman is chained up in the bed. I mean, minus the chains. Her body is the chains.
True. Yes, that's true. That's true.
Woman in the bed.
Woman in the bed.
Movie. Woman in the bed.
Woman in the bed. Comes on after Girl in the Shed, Girl in the Bunker, Girl Underground, Girl in the Basement, Girl Under the Bed.
Oh.
In the Box, Girl in the Box.
Girl in the Box, Under the Bed.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Okay. So the opening shot, we get Alan. He is in bed. He's on a bare mattress. It's still wrapped in the plastic, though. And he's sleeping. And his little talking, it cannot be comfortable.
There's no way. His fat is spilling out of his shorts. Ugh.
He says every day is misery, and the hardest thing he has to do is sleep alone because him and his wife can't be in the same bed right now because of how big they both are.
I mean, it looks like he's sleeping on a twin.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be all that they afford. This is a twin?
The twin?
So I gotta point out Alan's hair. It's you remember Take My Strong Hand guy from Scary Movie 2?
Yes.
That's the hair.
It's
bald up top.
Business bald up top.
Yeah, and then long on the sides. Oh, he looks like what's his face from Rocky Horror?
The other creepy guy. I don't know.
Yeah, the other creepy guy.
Pretty much
I don't know his name.
When it gets to that point, just shave it.
Shave the whole thing off. I mean, once you're bald up top, the rest has to go.
Unless you're getting a toupee, you're seeing the toupee queen, it's time to move on.
It's time to let it go.
Unless you're flying to Turkey,
Yeah, to get your hair plugs, hair transplant, whatever. Oof, because it's not a good look. When he said 51, I was like, I see. Yes.
I see with my eyes.
I see with my eyes. Oh,
but I judge with my heart.
Gosh. So he gets up and goes to the shower. And he says his walk to the shower is when he is most active. I'm like, oh, goodness. And he's able to walk to the shower, though. He gets in the shower by himself and he's washing himself. He's reaching in between his folds. The water at the bottom of the tub is yellowish.
Oh, I didn't notice. Was that the tub or the water?
I don't know.
They got that Chicago hard water. I don't know.
Honestly, it could be both. Or it could be the hard water. It could be the color of the tub. But no tub in the world should be yellow. I'm disturbed. So he goes back to his room, and his room is bright pink. Like the walls are like this Pepto-Bismol pink color. I'm not knocking that a man has a pink room. I don't give a shit about that. It's just the level of bright pink. It was just too much. I think
they did the ceiling too.
Yeah, it was pink everywhere.
I mean, like if you want like a nice accent wall, but like every single wall, it's too much.
It's too much. It looked like I don't know, Barbie threw up in there. And he's got 2 giant monitors, like computer monitors, and a large speaker. And I'm like, okay, the hair's making sense now. It's all coming together. He's a gamer. Got it.
The image it's like a puzzle. The pieces are coming together.
Yes, absolutely. And again, I'm not knocking him for having a pink room. My husband's favorite color is pink. I really don't care either way, but it's just in your face.
It's the shade and just how much.
Yes.
Like it's just a harsh shade.
Yeah. Honestly.
It doesn't work.
No, it does not. So he goes over and wakes up Vianey. She is her bed is set up in the living room, which is also pink, but a lighter shade. Now I'm like, is this whole apartment pink?
I mean, I guess they were like, let's paint it. Let's put our own spin on it. But we don't have to do like every color the same.
Yeah.
Oh, but in her bed, she's got 2 little dogs.
Yep. It's always the 2 little dogs. She mentions
that she is pretty much bed bound. So she stays in the living room.
Yeah.
And she's not able to make it all the way to the back of the house where the bathroom is. Oof. So Alan has to bring her a bucket so she can like take a bath. And he has to bathe her in bed.
Oof.
And after all this, he's going to go. He does put gloves on. Yeah. I'm like, okay, we love a hygienic king. So so after he washes her, he's going to go start making breakfast for them. He says when they start to eat, it's like they're in a cocoon where they're safe and all the pain in their lives go away. A nice pink cocoon.
Oh my God. Okay. Also, Vianey also has 2 monitors on her desk. So they're both gamers. I'm calling it now. They met while playing some online game. I'm calling it.
They met while playing The Sims.
Oh my God.
2003 Sims first edition.
I miss The Sims. I want to play that again.
It's so good.
Oh, so much fun. So he's sitting at a chair at the stove and he is sweating. Like his bald head is sweating, dripping down his face. And this is when we get his backstory, because I was like, thank God, because I cannot look at that. The second a bead of sweat falls from his face right into like the bacon and the eggs and pancakes, whatever, I would puke.
It gets cooked off. It's fine. It's fine. It's like alcohol. It's going to get cooked off.
Ugh. Okay, so anyway.
It's going to get cooked off.
Oh, I'm going to puke. So anyway, we get to Alan's backstory. So his mom was 17. He didn't say his dad's age, but he said his dad didn't stay in the picture very long. He does have a brother. When Alan was 2 years old, he fell down some stairs and cracked his skull open and almost died. And because of this accident, he has a speech problem, and he says that the speech impediment kept him from having friends. But when he was 5, his mom remarried, and his stepdad was his BFF. That's actually really sweet.
Yeah.
That's very sweet.
But he says, like, then he was 10, and then his mom and his stepdad divorced. So he lost his best friend.
But also, get friends your own age.
Not some, like, 40-something-year-old man.
Oh, God. Oh, Christ. So he said he was really depressed when his stepdad left, and so he ate to feel better, and this is when he started putting on the weight, and by age 13, he was 200 pounds. He says that was when he just started to get bigger, and of course, he couldn't make any more friends because of his weight. He was bullied, and so then he skipped school in high school, and he talked to his grandma, and the school talked to his grandma, and he decided to drop out.
Like, what the? Why is that the first thing? You know what? Just drop out.
Just drop out.
Just drop out. Whatever.
Quit. Just quit.
Quit.
Instead of just
Quit.
do it, just quit.
Nike upside down. Just quit.
Just quit. So he says only food made him feel better. So when he was in his 20s, he was close to 400 pounds. And then also in his 20s, he said he wasn't really leaving the house at all. And so that's when he started talking to kids from his high school who also did not work or go to college. They all just stayed at home all day long. And so Alan started hanging out with them. They were kind of a rough crowd. This is when he got arrested. He was in prison for 18 months. When he was 21. Yeah, when he was 21. I don't think he specifically said what it was.
He did not. It was probably like petty theft or maybe like a marijuana thing. Something stupid.
Or maybe like a misdemeanor or like a baby assault charge or something. I don't know. So what he says, when he was in his 30s, he was 500 pounds. And this is when his life started to go downhill. And I'm like, started? Oh,
started.
Okay. Started.
I thought it's been. I thought it would have been,
I don't know, the
prison
or when you dropped out of school. I don't know. So he says in his 30s, he started doing online dating sites. And this is when he met Vianey. And he says she is the best thing to ever happen to him. Vianey then comes in and she says that Alan was very outgoing. They bonded over food and they were made for each other. This is where things get weird. There's a 16-year age gap between them, okay? So Alan states when he was 35, he asked her to marry him, and they got married. She was when he's 35, she is 19.
Okay. So you don't just meet someone and ask them to marry you. Like, so did they start dating when she was 18? We don't know.
No clue. No clue.
Did they
we know, they had been talking for years. We don't know. Maybe she was 15. Ew.
Because when we get into her story, it's something like a different age comes up.
Oh, yeah. It's very strange. You can tell something sketchy happened. So back to the present, and they're ordering takeout. And I'm like, guys, oh my God. This is when like, they know they're on the show. They know they're going to meet Dr. Now. And yet they're ordering all this takeout. I was getting nauseous just watching, even though I was like, I could go for some pizza right now. But also, my God. So we get Vianey's backstory. And did you want to go over Vianey's backstory?
Yeah, so she has an older brother and they lived with their mom. She was apparently very physically abusive towards them. She would hit her with like belts and cables and cords and all this stuff. And she thought that she was a bad kid. So when she, like, because of her mom, the way she treated her. So whenever she felt sad or scared, she would turn to food and that would make her feel better. So when she was about 7 years old, she was already at over 70 pounds. And her mom just acted disgusted with her and obsessed with her losing weight. So she would give her diet pills as a kid, but she would still sneak food and kept gaining weight. And she just felt so ashamed. Ugh, her mom sounds terrible. But by the time she was 8 years old, she was 100 pounds. And at 10 years old, her parents rented one of their spare bedrooms in their house
Mm-hmm.
to this random man and his teenage son.
Yeah.
And the teenage son started telling Vianey, he's like, I'm
Vianey.
gonna rape Vianey. I know. Oh my god, I keep messing her name up. Vianey. The son started saying, I'm gonna rape you, and
Ugh.
you can't tell your mom. Like all this crazy stuff. Like
Yeah.
you have young children in your house. I get it, maybe like tight on money, but like renting to men would be my last resort. Like,
Ew. Never. I'd rather
like a
live on the
stranger?
street.
no way. Well, that's probably way worse, but she felt like
Ugh.
she had no protection in her own house. So then she was molested by that son,
Ugh.
and she thought that the more weight she gained, the less attractive she would be, and like thought that would protect her. So she was over 200 pounds by the time she was 13. That's so sad. I feel like this is like something that's common.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
noticed a lot.
It is
Ugh.
very common. It's really fucked up.
I know.
Ugh.
But the man and his son finally moved out of their house. Thank God. But then her mom got really sick and was diagnosed with cirrhosis of the liver because she was apparently like an alcoholic.
Yeah.
So it was kind of at the
Oof.
point where they couldn't really do much. So her mom passed away. But right before that, this is when she was about 15 years old, 400 pounds. Her and her mom stopped talking.
Ugh.
And her mom pretty much passed away without them speaking.
Yeah.
So she got super depressed like after everything.
Mhm.
And once high school was finished, Vianey was over 400 pounds.
Yeah. Ugh. It's just terrible. Terrible.
I know.
Considering earlier she mentioned that her mom would like just say to her like you're disgusting, and then she said her mom didn't want people to know she was her daughter.
Like, who cares? Like, as long as your kid's decent, like, who gives a shit?
And like a decent person, who cares?
I know.
Like that's your
Who
kid.
cares?
Ugh, it's
That's
horrible. So we're back to the present, and in between Vianey's story, they were eating spaghetti. And now they're eating ice cream. Goodness gracious.
Oh,
Ugh.
but this is when she says that she
Yes.
was 25 and she wanted to start dating, and she was tired of being alone. This is when she did online dating and met Alan, but that makes no sense.
No, because
'Cause he
Alan
said-
would have been 41.
Yeah. So what? They got married when he was 35.
Yeah.
She would not have been 25.
No. She was 19 when he was 35.
What's the truth?
What's the truth, guys? What is happening here? Oh, it's really sketchy. It doesn't make sense. It's like one of those icky age gaps.
Maybe they're trying to like, oh, let's make it sound not so bad, but it's like,
Yeah.
we know your current ages.
Right.
Like, you can't lie about it.
Exactly.
Because-
Now, if they're current ages and they did meet when she was in her 20s and 30s, that's like, okay, whatever. But 19 and getting married to a 35-year-old?
Where is everyone? Where are your friends?
Right. Ugh.
Family? Anybody to stop you?
Yeah, ew. I mean, granted, back in the old days, like our I was gonna say our great grandmother was 17 when she married our great grandfather at 35.
That's gross.
Yeah, but this was also 1926.
Ugh, that's still gross.
It's still disturbing. Yeah. Because my husband's 35. Ugh.
Ugh. 17-year-old? Nope.
Gross. Just gross. Ugh. God.
So we're back at the present day. So right now, Vianey, she's 35 years old, and she thinks she's probably a little over 600 pounds. And this is a scene where they're eating pizza, but they also have little burgers with them too. They got French fries.
Mhm.
They each crush a whole pizza.
Yeah.
Each. It was a lot.
There's Vianey left the crust on a few pieces, not every piece, but just a few pieces that she ate. She left a few pieces of crust. Oh my God. And then she ate Alan's last slice. Oh my God.
So guys, we're on the show. Let's start trying a little bit.
My God. So in the time we've heard their backstory, they've ate spaghetti, ice cream, pizza. They had breakfast. I'm like, good Lord.
Also, after eating, they're gonna go take a nap, and I'm like, oh, that sounds really nice.
Yeah, and they both just kind of lay there on Vianey's bed, just like two large people on a tiny twin bed. Just kind of picture that, guys. And they say they want a normal life and to have kids.
Aww.
Oh, but as they're laying there, Vianey asks, "What's for dinner?" And Alan says, "I don't want to eat for a week."
And she's like, oh, you know that's not true.
Oh, God. So we get into month 1. They are setting up production's MacBook because we know damn well they don't have a MacBook. They do have PCs by all the monitors in that house.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you set up on your gaming computer, guys?
Maybe they don't have webcams.
Probably not. Oh, goodness. So as they're setting up the chat, Vianey is staring at Alan, and Alan is staring at the floor.
I did not notice.
And then Vianey says, "What if he doesn't want to take us as patients?" Girl, you're on the show. You're being filmed.
Everybody says that. I feel like their production's like, hey, just say this line really quick. Just like, stop. Just shut up. You're already being filmed.
So fake. Jesus Christ.
So, all right, they're getting on the video call with Dr. Now. Dr. Now asks them both how much they think they weigh. Vianey thinks she's about 600, but he thinks she's larger. She says the only time she gets up to walk or to just go to the bathroom, and it's been like this for around 2 years. Mm-hmm. She says she is addicted to carbs. And he's like, well, what do you expect me to do if you say you're addicted? Like, I'm no magician.
Damn.
And he's like, why haven't you made any changes?
Well, Dr. Now. The reason is I wasn't ready then, but I'm ready now. I just ate all that pizza and spaghetti and ice cream, and I'm ready now.
She's ready now after she ate everything. She's ready to go now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So Alan then says he's over 600 pounds, and Dr. Now's like, that's a safe assumption.
Yeah, Alan says his habits, pizza, ice cream, junk food. When I hear habits, I think, oh, I like pick my nails, or, oh, I have a habit of like, I don't know, leaving the toilet seat up.
Yeah.
My habits, pizza?
My habits are pizza, ice cream, junk food. But Dr. Now, before that, he says, what is your mobility? And Alan turns to Vianey and says, help me, baby. And that's when she says to Dr. Now, he is mobile. He's able to walk around. And I'm like, oh, no, Alan, you don't know what mobility means?
It's like, what is that?
Oh,
maybe,
God.
Maybe he didn't understand what Dr. Now said.
No. And so one of them says, food is what makes us happy. We don't have friends or family. Red.
Oh, my God.
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh, watch. I'm not sure I understand either, girl. Like,
yeah, your watch said it best. I don't think I understand.
I don't think I understand this. Oh, goodness. What happened to... I don't know. I was going to say what happened to Alan's friends, but then I remember his friends were kind of a bad influence.
And he went to jail with... Yeah.
So never mind.
Yeah. Okay, so Doctor Now has them stand up. He first looks at Alan. He checks his stomach. He's like, you have a lot of weight on your abdomen, putting a lot of strain on your organs.
Yeah.
And then Vianey, he tries to get her to stand up. She's able to get up a little bit, just like a tiny bit off the bed. And he said, your abdomen looks even worse. So Dr. Now says, I'm going to send you the diet. You both should be able to lose 50 pounds in a month. And he wants them to start increasing their mobility now, so they can travel safely to Houston. He doesn't want, like, I guess, another get in the car, and then you're like struggling to get there, barely make it.
Oh, for sure. Even though that's what makes great television. Let's be real.
No, but that's not safe.
Right. Obviously. But, Alan stood up. He gave Dr. Now a little twirl. It was very cute. I was like, okay, toddlers and tiaras. Go, girl. Oh, so... I thought, I don't know, if I were one of them, I would just feel so, like, embarrassed having to do that on a video call with the doctor.
Yeah. Then again, it is a doctor, and he's like, he needs to see, I guess, the weight distribution and where it is the most.
Yeah, I guess, but still,
I guess.
yikes, woof. So Dr. Now says, I'm not giving you any weight loss goals, but we're going to have a call in 1 month, and they both agree to do it. And so 1 week later, there's a shot. Alan is driving. He says he's been going over the diet and that the diet was a shock. He said he was not expecting the type of food on the diet. And I'm like, what did you think it was going to be?
What did you, like, I would have assumed, vegetables and, like, protein.
Yeah.
Like, what do you expect? I mean, but then again, maybe I would have also thought potatoes, stuff like, but what do you think it was going to be?
I know. Like, when he says it's a low carb, high protein diet, I mean, I kind of expecting, a lot of foods that you probably don't like, or foods that, you're not excited to eat. Like, no one's excited to eat, like, I don't fucking know. I was about to say Brussels sprouts, but I actually get excited to eat Brussels sprouts. I do love a good Brussels sprout. Oh, God. But so what?
I was going to say, no one's excited to just eat some plain chicken.
No. God, I mean, you can season it, but I don't know what kind of sugars or sodium or whatever is in different seasonings.
Yeah.
So anyway, Alan is driving around. He says he is really worried about Vianey getting depressed because all her favorite foods are not on the diet because, she's addicted to carbs. So we get the shot of Alan at the grocery store. He gets in one of those little motorized carts, like a vroom vroom. I'm in me mom's car. Vroom vroom. And so he's driving around like the grocery store. I'm like, okay, girl. Okay, speed racer, calm down.
Speed racer, slow down.
Speed racer, slow down. He goes straight to the bacon. He gets a bunch of bacon. He gets a bunch of Oreos. We get a shot of the grocery list, which has cookies and ice cream on it. Ice cream is the first thing on that grocery list.
It's in alphabetical order. Ice cream first, obviously. Oh, wait, no, cookies would be first. It makes no sense. Never mind.
Yeah, but ice cream was first. And it's like, that is definitely not on the diet. I also see in his cart a bag of chips, a gallon of milk. And Alan's... And Alan's whole plan here is that he's like, we're, gonna wean ourselves slowly off of the snacks.
Stop. You're not like an alcoholic, like, where if you stop, you die. Like,
true,
that kind of
but they probably got like the sugar shakes. I don't know, the sodium shakes. I don't know.
The sugar shakes.
Then again,
if I miss one cup of coffee, I got the worst headache in the world. So.
Same. It's horrible. Maybe that's what they get. I don't know. So we get to month 4 and it is a pink explosion in their home. There are pink totes, like large tote containers in the living room. And I'm like, where did you get those? I've only ever seen like boring colors.
Where'd you get that?
Where did you get
the location?
That? Show me to me, please.
Show me, please.
Please, Rachel. So it looks like they're packing. They said they've been working hard on progress for 3 months. And I'm like, you fucking better, because we skipped over month 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So they have their video call. They had it a week ago with Dr. Now. And he thinks they are active enough to make the trip down to Houston now.
Wow.
But they will have to stay down in Houston. So they're moving. They're going to move. Alan's cousin Junior and a friend Johnny are coming to help them with the move. They got a U-Haul. They're going to drive like their truck down separately.
What happened to, we have no friends, no family?
I mean, are you playing game nights with Junior and Johnny though?
Probably not. But you're asking them to move you across states.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man.
I don't know. So we're looking around their house and they have a lot of like old Victorian styled, like Marie Antoinette looking furniture. Like that creamy white ivory, like sparkly styled furniture. And then with the pink, I'm like, okay. This is an interesting mix here.
the stuff they're packing, they're leaving a lot behind. And they explain that the rest of the house is going to be put in storage because after they move, Junior and Johnny are going to put everything in storage for them whenever they get back. And I'm like, damn.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Also, why do you have so much shit? It was like so much stuff in that house.
So much. Like, so much.
I bet you they're probably going to fill up a couple pods. They're going to fill up a good pod.
Definitely a couple pods. Fuck. So they actually left a lot of stuff in the house because you see like the final scene of them walking out and there's still stuff everywhere inside the house. Not even packed, just like random shit like thrown around. Mm-hmm. So what a mess. What a mess. What a mess. So the trip from Chicago to Houston, they say it's about 17 to 18 hours. And
oof.
Yeah.
Vianey thinks she's only going to be able to do 4 hours a day. I'm like, no, you got to try harder than that, girl. That's a long drive.
Yeah. 3 to 4 hours a day? Absolutely not, ma'am. So they're all driving. Alan is driving their car, and I think Junior and Johnny are in the U-Haul.
Mm-hmm. And we get 2 hours in, and Vianey is like, I'm done. Pull the plug. I'm done.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
I'm starving. Everything hurts. And it's like, we didn't even get out of Chicago.
Honestly, 2 hours late. Most of that was probably sitting in traffic.
Yeah.
Because how long it took them to leave. God damn. She says she is tired emotionally and she is drained. And I'm like, emotionally? Of what?
What?
So, of course, they pull into a fast food place and they're getting a 16-piece family meal and 2 fries, 2 hush puppies, and a large strawberry milkshake. And I'm like, okay, maybe this is to split between all 4 of them. No. No. It was Vianey and Alan, I believe.
Yeah, they both ate it.
Yeah.
When they got to their hotel room.
Yes. And Vianey says she wishes she could be normal and eat only one little fish thing. What's a one little fish thing?
What's a fish thing? Well, show it to me first and we'll see if it's normal. Like, what are you talking about? One little fried fish.
Yeah. So they're getting into the hotel, and I got to talk about Vianey's fit. She's wearing pants.
That?
Okay, she's wearing pants. And then there's like a sheet skirt thing hanging off of the back. It's not covering the front. Like, she's got pants on, but then she's got like this long, like, I don't even know, cape on her butt.
I don't know what that was.
The end. I don't know what the hell that was. It was interesting, though.
She was doing, I have no clue. Maybe she was covering something up. Maybe accident. I don't know.
Maybe like leaky booty lacy, you know.
Leaky
new
booty.
pants, new pants,
new pants,
new pants. You know, maybe she just needed to cover up. Because she does say, she's like, once I get in that hotel, I just need to sit and eat. And I'm like, girl, same. Sometimes you just get so tired. I just want to get in there and eat. I just need to sit.
I need to sit down.
She didn't say it like this, but honestly, just reading my notes again, it's like, okay, that sounds like something like a tired mom on a vacation would say. Like, I just want to get in the hotel and sit and eat. I'm like, whew.
And then go to bed.
Oh, man. So they get in the hotel, and they're eating all that food, just the 2 of them.
I thought we were sharing of Junior and Johnny, but I guess not.
No, they can go. They're the help. They can go fuck themselves.
So it is the next day on the road. They hope they can get out of Illinois today. They're going to try to drive 6 to 7 hours today. But when they're driving on the freeway, they notice that something fell out of the truck.
Oh my God,
and a car started honking at them.
Oh.
And they look back and realize that their mattress fell out of the truck. So Vianey starts freaking out. She's like, I lost my bed. I don't have my bed anymore. We can't afford a new one. We can't sleep on the floor. Because they like pull off the side of the highway and they're just losing it. They're freaking out. And like, we'll figure something out. Like, let's just keep going. And then the rest of the trip is kind of just cut. And like, apparently day 4 and we make it to Houston. And I'm like, but what happened?
Can I just say, Vianey was just like, my bed. My bed.
My bed.
Like that fucking meme from years ago. My bed. My bed. Oh, he's never had a bed. What was it? He's never had a bed before. Or something stupid. It was one of those Tyler Perry movies. My bed.
My bed. I know the clip, but I can't think of the actual movie that it's from.
I looked up my bed meme.
My bed.
I don't know.
It's not important. We don't need to look it up.
My bed. My bed.
But they after 4 days on the road, they make it to Houston and they're trying. Okay, this is intense, guys. It's a race against the clock. It is speed. We are trying to get to the apartment leasing complex, but office before it closes. It closes, I think, at 5:30, and they are racing to get there to get the keys, because if they don't get the keys tonight. Did you just find the clip?
My bed. My bed. My bed. My bed. My bed.
My bed. My bed. Sorry.
So dumb.
That whole scene. That's all Vianey kept doing. My bed. My bed.
So wait, okay, why were they in such a rush to get to the leasing office if they didn't have a bed?
I don't know.
Okay, because so they have to get there to get the keys to the apartment.
Yeah.
Because they don't have enough money for another hotel for the night. But when they go in the office, they realize they don't have the right letters, because they pack the letters away in the giant U-Haul instead of having them on hand.
Right.
So they can't afford a hotel room for the next. They're like out of money.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they say to the woman in the office, and they're like, "Guess we'll have to stay in the truck." And she's like, "Oh, there's a hotel right down the road." And they're just like, "Okay, thanks." And they're like, "Guess we're gonna sleep in the van."
Because like, "Oh, do you know how much it is?" And she's like, "No." Like, she's not gonna know that.
No, she's not. But also, how late did they get there? Because they couldn't have been like, "Hold on, it's in our U-Haul." And then couldn't they just start looking through the U-Haul?
They said they got there 5 minutes after they already closed. So they were already late. They were not going to wait for them to dig through. No. No.
Yeah, no, never mind. Okay, I get it. Never mind.
So Cousin and Johnny are pissed. They're in the U-Haul, and they both are making phone calls to random people just talking about how mad they are.
Yeah, they're both just like cussing and shit. And I'm like, whoa, oh my God. Junior threatens to kill himself. And I'm like,
over
what
this?
The fuck? Over this? And they're like, they're not going to have any money to send us home. There's no money. There's no fucking money. And it's like, these are 4 adults. I understand the economy is in shambles, but these are 4 adults. They couldn't get enough, like $60 for a Motel 6.
And then we find out that Alan calls his brother Jason also, and Jason mentions, "I don't have any money either." So we have 5 adults that can't scrape together like $20 each to get a
let me look up Houston Motel 6, because
there's no way the Motel 6 is not more than like $120.
$45 Motel 6 in Houston, Texas. $45.
5 adults can't scrape together $45. I understand the economy is in shambles.
I understand that, but
like, really, guys? Like, $45, 5 adults.
Wow.
I don't want to sound like a privileged dick, but like, really, guys?
Really?
Like, damn.
Fuck, man. 5 adults couldn't scrape $45 together.
You don't even have to leave a tip. Fuck those people.
But they were able to buy a 16-piece meal.
That was
family
probably
meal.
so expensive.
Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, it's just, there's so much dysfunction here. So much fucking dysfunction. And then, of course, earlier, when Vianey's bed fell off, she was eating a candy bar. And I'm like, you have money for candy bars? She's like, I need a candy bar to calm down. And it's like, whoa, what the fuck's happening here, man? What in the hell? Oh,
But
God.
afterwards, after a couple hours of waiting, they were able to secure some funds from her aunt in Mexico to afford a hotel room for the night. I'm like, you had to call you have money to call international and get a wire transfer? Like, this makes no sense.
Unless it was
I don't know
oh my God.
I
What
don't
the hell
know.
is it? The app?
Oh, Venmo?
WhatsApp.
Oh, I don't. Oh, you know what? I am stupid. I don't even know if that is right.
I
have no
don't
clue.
know. Who the fuck knows? So they ended up going to a hotel for the night. And I'm like, why was none of this filmed? That would have been amazing to have watched. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me? So they found their papers and they're able to move in now. It's the next day. And this is the same exact apartment complex Steven Assanti is in.
They got the same layout apartment with the white brick fireplace, the one bed, the small kitchen. It is the same one. It might
Same
even
layout.
be the same. It's because his is right underneath that stairwell. Theirs is also right underneath that stairwell. It might be the same exact one.
There's no way. There's no fucking way. No,
It
because
might
this is
be.
2018 and Steven was still in Houston in 2018, right?
I don't know.
Oh, hold
We
on.
don't
Let
have
me
to look
look
it
up.
Oh my God. But it's the same apartment complex,
Yeah.
same layout.
Steven was in that same apartment that same time.
They were neighbors.
They were neighbors. Oh my God.
They were neighbors.
And they were roommates. Oh my God. To what I would give to be in that apartment complex. You know, when they're filming Vianey and Alan, they're filming Assanti. Like, oh my God, because it's the same exact courtyard and everything.
Yes. To be a scared single woman taking her trash out in the middle of the night in this
And then you
apartment
see
complex and
Steven Assanti and Alan with his hair.
Oh my God, that's a reference to our Patreon, guys.
Yeah.
But okay, so the next day we are at Dr. Now's office. And we're going to get some weigh-in time. So Alan weighs in at 648 pounds, and Vianey weighs in at 594.
Yeah. Okay. And there is this really slow, powerful walk to room 5. So I don't know. They just had such a slow walk to room 5. So Dr. Now comes in the room. Hi, how y'all doing? And he asks them how the trip was. And Alan says that it was harder on Vianey. Dr. Now then starts talking to them about their weight. He's like, Alan, I think you were around 670, 680 at that first call. So you lost a couple of pounds at 648. And then Dr. Now says to Vianey, he's like, you know what? I think you were 620 to 630 when you started, and now you're 594. I'm like, how does he do that? How does he?
He's just pulling the shit out of his ass.
I don't know,
no
man.
fucking
He's
way.
been doing this for so long, he can look at somebody and know their weight.
Just like what's her face can look at the food and know the calories.
Penny from season 2. She can look at food and immediately know the calories. She's so smart, you guys. You just don't get it. You don't get it. So Vianey is telling Dr. Now that she can get up more, but not far. And Dr. Now is like, your goal is to work on getting up and walking more. And so he takes a look at her stomach again. She still has a distended abdomen, as Dr. Now calls it.
Yeah.
And lymphedema in her leg. She also has holes in her pants. And then they show a sore under her stomach. And I'm like, what? It was like just a circular sore.
It was so big.
It was huge. And I'm honestly shocked Dr. Now didn't I don't know, immediately want to put some ointment on that thing.
No.
Patch
He's like,
it up.
that looks pretty bad. That looks pretty rough, girl. Anyway,
completely stick to the diet and you'll lose 50 pounds a month. I'm like, God damn. Jesus fucking Christ. So we're back at their new apartment, and Alan is explaining that they got rid of all the carbs and sugary foods. They're sticking to the diet, and there is so much pink in this apartment.
Yeah. They have
so much pink.
A pink Keurig, a pink TV, pink totes. Like, there's pink everywhere. I'm like, okay, we get it. Holy shit.
Like, god damn. When Wednesdays
Not
we
even-
wear pink, we get it.
Yeah, not even a nice pastel. They're all that bright pink.
Yeah. Real, like, bright Barbie pink. And I'm like, okay. Get it, Barbie. But also, my god, my eyes. So, Alan made green beans and tuna or chicken for dinner. I couldn't tell what that was. And he says so they're eating this. And this is when Alan says that when he does run errands, he does go to a fast food place and he does a once a week cheat day.
Yeah, he ran out and
Alan.
he got a large order of nacho cheese and steak and half a burrito. And I was like, no, Alan.
Meanwhile, Vianey's at home eating green beans and chicken. Poor thing.
So
She
we're
didn't
now
get a
at month-
burrito.
No, she didn't get the other half of that burrito. He could have gotten a whole burrito and split it with her.
It's not on the diet.
No.
So we're at month
Okay,
5.
Yes, month 5. They're taking a taxi to the doctor's. They had a car. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. Unless something happened to their car. Steven
Maybe.
Assanti happened to their car. I'm calling it. Yes,
Calling
since
it.
they're neighbors, Steven Assanti probably fucked their car up. Probably
Yeah.
fell on it.
Oh my god.
Oh, goodness. So, all right. So Alan needs to be at 598 today. And he weighs in at 620, losing 28 pounds. Not where
great.
he needed to be. Not great.
No.
Vianey needs to be at 544. And Vianey weighs in at 526. She lost 68 pounds.
She lost
Holy
a lot of
shit.
weight.
That's
lost
a
a
lot
lot.
of weight in 1 month.
Yeah. Dr. Now said that she's been losing 20 pounds a week, and he's really proud of her. And
Mhm.
she is approved for surgery. But Dr. Now tells Alan that he needs to take it more seriously,
Mhm.
and he can see him making her struggle with progress if he doesn't get it together. So
Yeah.
he's giving Alan 80 pounds he has to lose in 2 months, and then he will be approved for surgery. So we are now at month 6, and Vianey is going into her surgery right now at the hospital.
Yes. Unfortunately, Alan is not here. And I'm like, what kind of drama is this? Alan got sick and he couldn't come to the hospital. And I'm like, oh, I thought there'd be something like juicy. So, at the hospital, Vianey weighs in again. She lost another 44 pounds. She is 482 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So with the total loss of over 120 pounds. So
Yeah.
they start doing the surgery and they're, getting the sticks in her stomach. This is pre-robot, guys. And all of a sudden the monitors are beeping. And
Yeah.
Dr. Now says, I don't like what I see on the monitor. She's about to start coding. And this is when all these people rush in and they're like, I lost a pulse, start compressions, chest compressions. And like they're doing all these compressions on her. I hear somebody go, clear. And I'm like, oh shit, they're going to shock her alive. And then they got a pulse. Woo. Dr. Now
Yeah, it was
explains-
crazy.
It was crazy. It was very dramatic. I thought she was going to die.
I know.
So Dr. Now, though, is like all of her tests were good prior to surgery, but it looks like her pulmonary system was not able to handle the surgery, so they cannot complete the operation. They end up getting her stable and they wake her up from the anesthesia. They tell her that they were unable to complete the surgery and she immediately starts crying. And Dr. Now is just kind of like, sorry, couldn't do it, sorry. And
Yeah.
I'm like, Dr. Now, bedside manners, please.
No. Luckily, the other nurse there was
Yes.
really nice. She's like,
Oh.
we just had to stop. We need you here. We can always do the surgery later. Like, don't worry.
Yeah,
Like,
she
she
was
was nice.
so sweet. Oh, that nurse was
Yeah.
great. She was like holding Vianey's face, rubbing her cheek, telling her that it was okay and all this stuff and that she can always get the surgery again because Vianey is just crying. And Dr. Now is just standing there.
Yeah.
Okay,
awkwardly.
sorry. No
Sorry.
surgery today. Sorry.
So we're moving into month 7 now. Vianey is just talking about how Dr. Now should have just let her go. He should have just let her die. And I was like, no. Like, she's just
My
so
God.
upset.
Yeah.
She's just back home now. She's so upset that she didn't get her surgery.
Yeah.
She says she just feels so defeated and she doesn't have any motivation anymore to be active or be on the diet.
She misses
that was
carbs.
Yeah, that was all month 7 was, really.
Well,
it was just her back home.
Yeah, her back home. She's sitting on her pink bed crying. Her and Alan are eating some chicken, and those 2 little dogs are watching them eat. And I'm like, I hope you give some of the dogs some chicken. Damn.
Mm-hmm. So now we're in month 8.
Yeah, we're moving along here.
They're back at the office for a weigh-in.
They took another taxi.
Yeah, I think their car is gone by this point.
Steven fucked their car up. I'm calling it.
He fucking bashed their car and he saw them getting more screen time. He's like, I'm going to do something about this.
Oh, you're getting more screen time than me? Oh, we'll see about that. And then he sits on their car. We'll see about that.
See about that. So back at the office, Alan, he needs to have lost 120 pounds since his last appointment. He weighs in today at 487 pounds. He lost 133. He did it.
Holy shit. A total of 160.
Yeah. And Vianey, she was 482. She only needs to lose around 30 pounds. So she should be 422 today, but she weighed in at she weighed in at 464, so she only lost 18 pounds for a total of 131. But she's not motivated. She doesn't care anymore.
Yeah, she's depressed, upset, but Dr. Now is very impressed with Alan. Alan says that he can tie his shoes now, and it's like, I'm so glad you finally learned how to do that, girlfriend. And what does that have to do with your weight? But okay, I'm just kidding. It's fucked up. But Alan is officially approved and his surgery is scheduled for a month. Dr. Now tells him he needs to keep losing weight. They're going to weigh him again at the hospital just to make sure he's keeping up with his progress. Vianey says that she hasn't been able to process what happened. She is depressed and upset about not being able to get the surgery. And Vianey, Dr. Now says that Vianey needs to lose 100 pounds to take a strain off her system, considering how it went with the last surgery, and they don't want to do that again. So he's going to set her up with therapy, and Dr. Now tells her, you're going to be fine as long as you keep losing weight.
I feel like by this point, I'd be kind of like, I might as well just keep going without the surgery. But then again, I know it like, helps with cravings and stuff.
Yeah, I know. And I get being disappointed, but also like, good God, I'd rather be alive. So we get to Lola Clay's office. Lola Clay shares this office with Crystal Clay. Who is Crystal Clay?
That?
Let me look up Crystal Clay, Houston. She is a drug and alcohol counselor.
Oh, nice. Okay.
In Houston, Texas. Oh my God, she looks exactly like Lola.
Oh, they're related.
Hold on, let me show you.
They're definitely.
Okay, this has to be Lola's sister.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's got to be her sister. So it looks like her sister, Crystal, specializes in substance abuse. And that's about it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's very nice. Two siblings. Look at them.
All right, so we're at Lola's office. Vianey is going to go in for some therapy. Lola asks, just tell me a little bit about yourself. She says that she didn't have too many good memories about growing up. Her mom was really abusive. They went through a lot of beatings. And her mom told Vianey, when you grow up, you're going to grow up to be an obese lady and you're going to wear bed sheets for clothing. Why would you ever say that to your daughter?
Why would you say that?
Why would you say that to anyone, let alone your own daughter?
That's horrible.
Psychopath.
Horrible. Her mom just sounds like a horrible person. Oh, so Lola also asks Vianey, like, okay, your mom was abusive, but what about your dad? And she doesn't really say much about her dad other than that he never knew about the abuse. And I'm like,
Huh.
Was he
Interesting.
abusive as well? Or was he just oblivious? Was he
I
even
don't
in the
know.
picture? Did they get along? I have no idea.
No.
I don't know. But, oh gosh. So at the end of this therapy session, oh, this is awful to watch. So Vianey, it takes her a couple of like swings to get up off of the couch. Oh, that was rough to watch. Lola didn't even offer her hand. And Vianey, you just see her like she swings forward, falls back on the couch. She swings forward again, falls back on the couch. Swings forward again, falls back on the couch. And that's when she swings forward and grabs the table. And it's like, Lola!
Give her a hand.
My God! Oh, Christ almighty.
Oh, but also, right before they do leave the session, Lola does want her to write a goodbye letter to her mom. That was one of the big things.
Oh, yes. We'll get back to that later. But month 9, we are here for Alan's surgery. And when Alan takes his shirt off, I'm like, whoa, he definitely lost a lot of weight because his skin is sagging.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you can tell how much weight he lost. So it looks like he lost another 28 pounds, and now he is 459.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
So, Vianey, she's like whispering in the hospital room. She's like, I'm going to take care of you. Nothing bad's going to happen. I was like, okay, relax.
Ew. Is that allowed? Is that allowed? Ugh. Just ew. So in the surgery, Dr. Now, pokes the holes in his stomach and, they do their little snippy and Dr. Now says, remove the stomach. And so they remove the stomach and Dr. Now, of course, bring that stomach over here. And they fill up the stomach to show the size of it. And I'm like,
looks like...
bring that stomach over here. Dr. Now, what the fuck?
It's like a fish, or like a dolphin baby or something. It's so gross.
Why does he have to fill it up? Like, I get you want to show the size, but like, I don't want to see that.
I mean, I
think it's cool. Pat it like that one episode.
Oh, he's just
I think it was Anjanette's where he was playing bongos on it. That was crazy.
Yeah. Ew. But the surgery went very well, and we're now at month 10. We're flying by.
Woo!
Alan's current weight is 410 pounds for a total loss of 185 pounds.
No.
Oh my God.
Vianey's current weight is 410 with a total loss of 185. Alan's current weight is 421 with a total loss of 227.
I'm mixing everything up.
This is exciting for them, though. They're really staying on track.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Vianey, she's been seeing Lola. She's been doing therapy. And she wrote her letter to her mom. So her and Alan are going outside to go read that letter to her mom.
My eyes were glued to that courtyard looking for any trace of Steven.
I know.
Any trace of Steven, like doing his little walks around the complex. Mm-hmm. I didn't see him. Can you imagine if Steven like walked out and saw them burning something? What are they doing over there?
What are they doing over there?
What are they doing over there? There's a fire. I gotta call my dad. That reminds me. I want a brick oven pizza.
I want a pizza. What are they burning? They're burning something good to eat?
They're making s'mores over there.
Oh.
Steven goes back inside his house and then comes out with his own like sticks for the s'mores. I'm here for the s'mores.
Well, you guys got a fire going. What's going on over here? Is that even going to be safe?
Oh, shit. God. So she reads the letter out loud and then she burns it in the bucket. And it was very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure it was very therapeutic for her. It was very nice.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yes. We love it. We love, someone who's actually doing therapy, actually like taking those steps, because there's too many people that do not do any of that and still sit on the couch and just blame everyone else for their problems.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so we're now at month 12. Vianey's current weight 369 pounds with a total loss of 226. Alan's current weight, 376 pounds with a total loss of 272. And they're going on a date picnic in the park.
Oh, a picnic in the park. Steven Assanti followed them.
Yeah. I was looking in the background. You know damn well Steven would be there. He's like, oh, you got a picnic? Oh, you got any pizza in that picnic basket?
What you got in there?
What do you got in there? So Vianey says she's so proud of her emotional growth, and she's even started working on her intimacy with Alan because they've never been intimate.
In their whole relationship.
Which is how long now? It's either 10 years, but according to Vianey, it's 10 years based off the ages, because she said she was 25, which means that Alan would have been 41, and right now he's 51. Okay. And that's according to Vianey. According to Alan, he was 35 when they got married, which means she would have been 19. Ugh. So which is it?
We don't know. It's one of those numbers.
One of those numbers. I don't know. They both are sitting on the same side of the bench. I was very nervous it would flip over, but it didn't.
Oh.
Yay.
I didn't even think about that. I just saw ew, side sitters.
Okay, not gonna lie, my husband and I are side sitters.
You're side sitter?
Yeah.
Ew. Just kidding.
Ew. Okay, I'm sorry, but I can barely hear when I'm at a restaurant, okay? And you think my ass is gonna lean across the table?
I can't hear
what?
You.
Huh?
Say it again.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, no. Especially if we're sitting at one of those tables where it's the booth is on one side and the chairs are on the other. I fucking hate chairs. Mm-hmm. Booth always. Booth supremacy here.
Booth is for the ladies. Chairs are for the men.
Yeah. Ew. But of course, my husband likes to sit in the booth.
In the booth.
He's one of us, I guess. He likes to think he is. Mm. Oh, but, Dr. Now then says he thinks that Vianey is ready for surgery again, and they scheduled it for 2 months away. And so all Vianey needs to do is get under 350, which she is so close to. She's 369, so she's only got 19 more pounds to go. And in 2 months, if she keeps doing the way she's been doing it, she should easily lose that in 1 month.
Oh, yeah. They're so close.
Close.
For the food they brought for their little picnic, they brought some bone broth, 2 Jellos, and I guess they're just going to drink bone broth and eat Jellos.
They did have some lunch meat, lunch meat, which honestly, I was like, you know what? They're sticking to the diet though. They really are. They got their protein, they got the easy Jello for, Alan, and same with the broth for Alan.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
I was like, you know what? They're doing good.
They're doing the thing. And
that also sounds like girl dinner.
Oh, yeah, it's just some lunch meat, a Jello, and a sip of bone broth.
Yeah, that's a girl dinner meal right there for a picnic.
It is.
And that's the whole episode.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I thought this episode would be a little bit crazier. I guess it wasn't. Sorry, I keep burping. So I thought this episode would be a lot crazier. It isn't actually, but they are on an episode of Where Are They Now? They're on Where Are They Now? Season 8, episode 4, which aired January 11th, 2023. And I will say, spoiler alert here, Vianey did pass away, right?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure she passed away.
Aww.
Let me look that up. Yeah, Vianey passed away. And then there's not rumors. This may have been, a thing, but it looks like Alan has a new girlfriend who was also on the show. And that is Angie J.
Oh, wait.
Super mean and angry Angie J.
Huh. I wonder how they meet each other. Maybe like a support group. Oh, okay. I remember Angie J.
Maybe. Or when
Somewhat.
everybody was trying to sue the show. Just kidding. But for real, they could have met that way. I don't know. What's also crazy is some new-ish pictures of Alan when he fucking cut his hair. Thank God. I'm like, why couldn't you do that for
thank God.
VNA? But why couldn't you do
He's
that for
like,
VNA?
nah. Nope.
Ugh.
Jeez. All right. Well.
So it's interesting. I mean, we'll definitely cover Alan and VNA's Where Are They Now episode, and we'll get into more of where is Alan now, at least.
Yeah.
Since, unfortunately, she did pass away, I think in 2023 or 24. Let me try and find her obituary, because that is really sad. Oh. Oh, here we go. All right. Vianey Vanessa Edith Rodriguez. Yeah, she passed away November of 2023, which is that's only
a
like
year ago.
Yeah. And that was 11 months after their Where Are They Now episode aired.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh. Okay. We're getting some dates here though. Okay, hold on. She married Alan in December of 2012. And she was born in 82. 82, 92. Hold on. In 92, 20. She was 10. 2002, she was 20. And then, 30? She was 30 in 2012. Okay. Huh?
But when did they meet? This makes no sense. You know what?
I'm so confused. What the hell?
I think production told them to say random dates, I think.
Maybe. None of these are adding up. But, in her obituary, let's see. It says she took care of everyone else before herself, gave as much as she could. She was a wonderful listener anytime someone needed a friend. Vanessa loved Pink, Hello Kitty, and all music, but especially R&B, Latin, and Christian. She was an ordained minister and loved God above all else. Vanessa was gifted with crafty hands and with a love to create diamond paintings and online design. She was a reality show participant on season 7 finale episode of My 600-Pound Life. They actually put that in her obituary.
Wow.
The memories and love that were shared over Vanessa's life will be cherished by all who knew her. She is survived by her husband of 10 years, Alan Lewis of Hollister, Missouri. Her dogs, Bubbles, Bear, and Snow White. Oh, that's really cute. Dang. Oh, and both her parents are already dead.
Oh.
Dang. Looks like she was cremated.
Okay.
Oh, that's so sad.
Well,
Dang.
we're definitely going to do their Where Are They Now? Probably. I don't know when we're going to get to it.
Yeah.
We've got so many others we got to get to in the Patreon.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode.
Yeah. Yeah, this was, not as the craziest ones, but, I kept looking for Steven. I didn't see him. Can you imagine?
No Steven.
Oh, damn.
Appeared in the back.
All right, guys. All right. So next week, though, get ready because we have Kanae? Maybe? I think so. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, gosh.
And then on Wednesday, we got coming out on Patreon, the last Assanti Brothers Saga episode.
Yes.
And yeah.
Also on our Patreon, we are now doing 1,000-Pound Sisters. So check that out. We post those on our Patreon on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys all have a good week.
All right, guys. Enjoy spooky season.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of My 600-Pound Podcast. You can find us on Instagram at My 600-Pound Pod or Facebook on My 600-Pound Podcast discussion group. And don't forget to leave us a review on Apple and Spotify.